Hey Warrior, Jackie Elmer here. Just wanted to check in today and see, first of all, how you're doing with the challenge, how you're doing with honoring the commitment that you made to yourself when you signed up to do the challenge. It's such an interesting time in our lives, depending on your age group, but I know for most of you, you're in roughly my generation, and we all know that things have changed for us, right? A lot of different things have changed. Our bodies are changing. The way we process food, the way we process a lot of different things in our lives is changing, has changed. And so really taking the time to be good to yourself, to be compassionate, and make a commitment to yourself to get healthier, to stay healthier for longevity as much as anything. As I've said, this isn't necessarily about losing weight, being the most skinny person, or any of that type thing. More than anything, it's really about your health, your wellness, and transforming your body, your mindset, and the way you fuel your body, all those type things, transforming those into what you want them to be, healing yourself if you're having challenges. So today I wanted to talk to you about what I call the temptation jar. Now this is an example, and I also have a temptation box, so it's easy for you to create. Now the concept behind this is we all have those times in our lives, in our day, in our week when we get frustrated. And a couple of things can happen that derail us from our ultimate goal. A couple of those things could be we get frustrated, we feel anxious, we get angry, we get upset about something. We have something that emotionally disrupts us. And very often our tendency is to reach for the refrigerator handle or reach for something in the pantry. And most often it's some type of comfort food. A lot of people go to sweets. For me personally, my big vice is chips and salsa. I always say that. I used to say, if I had to be on a deserted island with only one food group, it would be chips and salsa. So what I did was design this for myself, not just to deal with food urges, or maybe it could be a drinking urge where you're feeling frustrated and you just want to reach for that extra glass of wine to calm you down. Or maybe you're feeling frustrated and you want to skip that 15-minute workout for the day. Whatever it is, what I want you to do is think about putting something like this together. So I'm going to start with this one. So what I do when I'm having those frustrating moments and I'm thinking about letting go of my consistency chain and letting go of the commitment that I've made to myself to honor and take care of myself first. So what I do is I go to this and I have a whole bunch of little sayings in here, affirmations and different things, and I just reach in and I pull one out. And for instance, this one says, the true power and success in setting a goal is the transformation, growth, and learning you accomplish on the way to achieving it. Now I read this and it reinforces for me what my commitment was. The commitment I made to 15 minutes of fitness a day. The commitment that I've made, if you've listened to many of my other videos, my 10,000 steps a day average. The commitment I've made to fueling my body well on a regular basis. That doesn't mean that I don't take cheat meals, but they're planned, so I don't even call them cheating anymore. But really, it reminds me of the commitment I've made to myself and the commitment I've made to succeeding in my transformation. And when I pull this out and I read it, and I'll write it in my journal, along with what it was I was thinking at the moment, the feeling, the emotion and the experience that I was having, the feeling that I was having with it, the thoughts that I was having around it, and the temptation that I wanted to engage in that would take me out of that goal for transformation. So just pulling another one, just another example. Here's another one. Success, happiness, and health will come to me when I believe that they can. I believe. So that's just an example of how it works for using the temptation jar or the temptation box. Now I created the box myself. This is something that I had ordered online and it's called Kind Notes, and it's kind of the same thing except I didn't put these together, but it's the same thing where you can just reach in, grab one. These are pre-done in an envelope, and this one says, and in the end, it's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years. Okay, Abraham Lincoln. So it's a slightly different type quote, but again, I can look at that and say, the life in my years, I want to keep going. I'm all about high performance. I'm all about longevity. And so this for me reminds me that every choice that I make, small or large, is adding to a cumulative effect of what's happening in my life, whether my body's going to break down or it's going to perform optimal the way that I want it to. So I just wanted to share that with you today. I appreciate you for watching, and I really would welcome any comments, any thoughts, anything that you have to share, maybe something that you've tried, maybe where you've struggled, where I can support you, and let me know how the challenge is going for you, because I'm truly interested and would love to hear from you. All right, make it a great day. I'll see you soon.